Hello, this is Ubsology. I am Urbs, and this is some ology about the 45 capitals of Europe. 45 nuggets of information, so let's get to it, because there's quite a lot to cover. This is part one, number one. Amsterdam, which is built on stilts. The entire city is built on stilts, driven deep into the muddy ground, and it supports the whole weight of the city. Very similar to Venice, which is potentially sinking, so I'm going to make a video on that soon. Number two, Andorra la Vella, the highest capital in Europe, located at an elevation of 1,023 meters above sea level. That's not on stilts, that's just a natural geographical incline. Number three, Athens, the birthplace of democracy, which was named after the Greek goddess Athena, which also was she was also the goddess of wisdom, courage, and inspiration. Belgrade in Serbia at number four. Belgrade is one of the 15 names it has had throughout history. 15. Number 5, Berlin in Germany. Berlin has more museums than any other European capital city. Number 6, Bern in Switzerland is the only federal capital in the world which isn't a metropolis. Number 7, Bratislava in Slovakia is the only capital in the world that borders two independent countries, Austria and Hungary. Number 8, Belgium, the de facto capital of the European Union, has more breweries per head than anywhere else in the world. So if you like beer, Belgium, and Brussels specifically, could be a place for you to go. Number 9, Bucharest in Romania, which has the largest administrative building in the world, the Palace of the Parliament. Number 10, Budapest in Hungary. So many people seem to think that Budapest is named after two cities, Buda and Pest, which is incorrect. It's actually named after three. Three cities were merged, Buda, Pest, and Obuda. Obuda roughly translates as Old Buda, so there seemed to be some kind of age discrimination that went on during the naming ceremony there, but we'll let that pass by. Number 11, CHISINAU in Moldova is known as the White City because of how many buildings are built out of white limestone. Number 12, Copenhagen in Denmark, home to the world's oldest amusement park, the Tivoli Gardens, which opened in 1843. Number 13, Dublin, home of Guinness in Ireland. Dublin has more green spaces per kilometre than anywhere else in Europe. That is a nice fact to have. Number 14, Helsinki in Finland. Helsinki has the average coldest temperature of anywhere in Europe at -5. An average temperature. Where's that cold? 15, Kiev in Ukraine. Big love for Kiev. It has the deepest metro station in the world, which is located 1,055 meters below the ground. 16, Lisbon in Portugal. It's actually older than Rome, which is an old city. Lisbon is the only capital city in Europe which is located on the Atlantic Ocean. Number 17, Ljubljana in Slovenia, the Dragon City. The dragon is the most recognizable resident of Ljubljana. With his bared teeth and spread wings, he's basically on everything. Flags, bridges, coats of arms. Yeah, you can't really move for a dragon. Number 18, London in the United Kingdom, which is home to the oldest railway in the world, the London Underground, or if you're a local, you might call it the Tube. Number 19, Luxembourg City is the only Grand Duchy capital in the world. And number 20, Madrid. So according to legend, the original name was Usaria, and that was because of the large number of bears that once inhabited the region, although I don't think I've ever seen a bear there now, so they must be long gone. Number 21, Minsk in Belarus. So Minsk in Belarus is the cleanest capital in Europe, according to the International Organization for Standardization. And if anyone were going to have their facts organized and standardized, you would hope it would be them. Number 22, Monaco in Monaco. The second smallest country in the world after the Vatican City, which is really small. True story. 23, Moscow in Russia. The Moscow Metro, which opened in 1935, is known for its elaborate stations, many of which have been decorated with famous artwork and chandeliers. And finally, number 24, Nicosia in Cyprus, which is the last divided capital city in the world, with a UN buffer zone separating the Greek and Turkish Cypriot communities. So that is the first 24 of our list. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, a subscribe, and catch us next time for part 2.